demand, and again, I don't have any data. I'm sure we could look it up, but I know demand has exploded. My guess is it probably hasn't come down. I know there were shortages at one point. There might still be shortages, right? There's off-label prescribing, like people without diabetes, obviously the ones that are using it for weight loss. I also think the FDA is, from what I understand, expanding their approval for it. So like heart disease protection,
Yeah.
so there are like other things to this. And I think, and I believe insurance companies are kind of expanding on what they allow. But so there's been a lot going on.
But I mean, basically, what we're seeing, and this is just my high level understanding, is let's see, where do I start? There's obviously the indication of uses are expanding, right? So it initially went from just people with type 2 diabetes to now it's like, hey, BMI over a certain thing plus any comorbidities. What we're also seeing is the use of compounding pharmacies to make these has gone up pretty substantially. And then there's still the battle of cost, availability, and then what happens as these medications, continue to evolve to the new versions, right? Like there's the older versions that people don't use as much; those are a little bit cheaper and more available. And then there's the brand new ones that are a little bit more expensive and a little bit less available. So we're kind of in this window of all the new medications that are coming out, and we can talk about some of the advances of those that have occurred. But there's a lot of different things that are going on. I mean, it's a little bit of like whack-a-mole slash Brave New World slash let's just try to treat everything with a pill approach from the pharma side. So basically what's happening is these medications started out as only injectables, right? They're continuing to develop better, more effective oral routes of delivery. So that'll make them easier to get people to take them, right?